It's Navi. In case you've forgotten. First is Cyber Legacy.
Cyber who?
Legacy. Cyber Legacy.
Well, the odds have definitely spilled a little bit into Cyber Legacy's favor.
I mean, whoever took the gamble bet on Cyber Legacy is loving today, even if it's gone to
Even
a
if
third.
you went for, even if you hedged a bet and went a 2-1 loss,
Sure.
probably still would have made an absolute killing.
Yeah. I mean, it is the online era, it's Na'Vi, and you never know what you're going to get, but you didn't expect it against Cyber Legacy. Maybe a Spirit, maybe a Gambit, someone like that, you'd think, hey, there's a chance. But these guys have come in and impressed. No matter what the ending is, it'd be interesting to see how it goes, though. A split as Foster, crisp as anything, Simple loses his head, and he's a danger man in pistols, statistically proven to make differences. Without him, let's see how they do this. Glowing seems to have let a lot of control go towards the doors. They've flooded in. This is an error.
Bomb yet to go down, 55 seconds. No utility for the retake right here. They'll have to hit the shots and seize. He had a chance, but just peppering up Perfecto.
Okay. Well,
Oh, the timing.
Oh, Flamey just turned away. He was considering, he was checking it, and these shots are landing so sharply.
Woo! Cyber.
Legacy.
Thank you, Chad.
He's on board.
Lauren wasn't going to give
He's
it to
on
him.
board.
Lauren left you hanging again.
She did. She always does.
Now, let's make a couple of notes here. If Tricky's over towards A, that makes sense. He can be in swing with the AWP. I think Clax will probably be the long anchor. Seized is the most experienced player on the roster, tends to take the game helper role. So the player who helps out long, helps out short, dips down to CT to help deal with the mid to Bs. That's a role of where you normally need to have a better feel or an understanding for what the opponent's going to do, because your rotations are the difference between winning and losing a round. That means over towards the B bomb site, we have Foster, who was towards the back of Plat position, and Glowing was actually leaning over to deal with that mid to B. So the CT setup, if we assume that the pistol round is something to go off of, is a very clear indication of Cyber Legacy's placement. Now, Simple has been gifted the AK-47. Boomich is brought on in with a decent amount of utility. 2 flashes of smoke. Electronic has a Tech 9 and a couple of flashes as well. And well, Flamey, he's going to get naded down to 30 points of health off the bat there. So presence towards long already being whittled down.
Oh, the worst thing of Star Wars has just been reminded to me by the one person in chat going, it's not Baby Yoda, look at the lore. The fan base is the worst thing about Star Wars.
I had that thought as well, because everyone was calling it Baby Yoda. I'm like, well, like it's whatever Yoda's race is, right?
Sure.
Yeah. But I don't really care.
Yeah. Imagine just
Tricky?
doing that.
He just
quite good, isn't
destroyed
he?
Simple. That's the AK and head armor gone.
There's no other armor, is there?
No, so Flamey's already low. Boomich also had that light utility purchased on up. And now they have nothing. So Tricky's almost won the round with that double kill right there. He probably has won the round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know how they dig themselves out of this one. I mean, the fact that Flamey has to be at the front of the pack,
Oh.
Blax makes unnecessary steps. That gets me a bit sketched out.
Ooh.
They will be expecting him. And yeah, Flamey gets the shot necessary to make a bit of a round out of this.
Supposed to hit a few more bangers though, so let's see how many more he has. Tricky is low.
Not that one. Lower. The rifle falls to the next. Out to the front. Make the shots. If you fall, the next picks it up. Perfecto. Got the SMG, but still no armor. Caesar's right there in that smoke, and if he goes too far, I wonder if Electronic's watching the edge of that smoke. They've got to know Caesar's their way. Electronic found Tricky. This is getting messy now.
They're ordering a cappuccino right now.
It's looking throwy, Alex. It's looking very throwy. If Electronic hit another, there'd be danger, but it's kept. The AK should be filtered back through. We should be okay.
Yeah, but the plant is good for Na'Vi, all things considered, and we should see a buy round come out of them going into round number 3. You can see here, once the diffuse is finally finished off by Seized, had 2 diffusers back to back, the old boy, so making sure he gets that gold star next to his name. You can see right now, Flamey has enough money. Actually, everybody has enough money, so there won't be any omissions for the buy. So fantastic round from Na'Vi, all things considered. It started out horribly, had your star player go down, and they're able to right that wrong quite quickly, get that bomb down, and then purchase on through. AWP for Simple now, 1 for Tricky on the other side of things.
So I'm going to slam down the gauntlet right now and say,
All right.
if Na'Vi don't win this round,
Yeah.
then I think Cyber Legacy win Dust2.
Okay, that's a lot to put on this. So Simple's tag 2 through the door. Tricky did find the opening though, so the kill in favor of Na'Vi, the damage in favor of Cyber Legacy.
Okay. I'm still waiting here. This should be fine. Oh, there bombs in
he's got the
spawn
perfect
still.
timing.
Hold on. Flamey's made a bit of a dog's dinner of it, but gets put down by Seized. Now, T-side gone back to collect the bomb now. That's Perfecto's job, and they're looking towards middle with 2 posted a little further forward. Simple being one of them, Electronic the other. And then there's 2 CTs either side. So yes, you can get mid. It's where you go with it from then.
Treat it like yard, you know, let them have it.
Looks like they're setting up for a mid to B smoke right here, and Perfecto's intention, upper dark, makes it seem like it will be the B side finish. And this long push from Seized, this impact play again secures it. Simple's going to go down in the back lines here.
Oh,
Damage
it's so
done.
low.
1 HP.
1 HP, Chad. You're going CT.
Got through the smokes.
Perfecto's just opened up B. Wow, 1 spray, 2 kills, round over.
And Simple does that on 1. So Seized push, it was huge. The timing was perfect, but he didn't convert the frag, and Simple gets to live. And the round will fall in Na'Vi's favor.
Thankfully, Na'Vi will win Dust2 then.
So it was an either way. It was a 50-50.
Yeah, I hadn't prefaced that, but this round was basically determining who wins Dust2. I've crunched the numbers. I've looked at the
Have
statistics.
you seen Rush's?
Oh, the algorithm.
The algorithm. I looked into the algorithm.
Gosh, I didn't realize you were sharing the algorithm.
Yeah, you know, I thought I'd share a bit of my homework. You know, it's all on paper at the moment. I'm still integrating the supercomputer. Look at this. Oh, Simple gets taken out through the wall. That's crazy. But yeah, the algorithm, it's coming along nicely. Alex, he's seen the code. I think he's added some lines.
I looked straight into it. You told me, though, I should treat the code like the sun and never look directly at it.
Yeah, don't look too much at the lines. You know, you got to read between them, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, nice.
But if he's looked directly at the code, Rush,
what's happening
Are
to
there
me now?
long-lasting effects? Or?
Yes, it's too much data for one mind to view. If you combine minds, you can view the data in that case.
Will his brain explode now? Or?
We just have to link arms and then view the data.
Okay, so maybe let's link up tonight.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you there.
Whose place?
Obviously mine. I've got the Savoy. I've got the hotel. Tricky. Crap.
Oh, dearie me. We've got nades coming out. We've got Klaxon glowing, already receiving a fair chunk of damage. And I think we all know that this, as I said, with the data being crunched, looks like a Na'Vi win.
So it turns out, if you just go tons, Cyber Legacy will give you the fight. He's finding
nice.
Flamey on his lurk, but so far they've got full B control. Simple's just on a question of delivering it, and this round's already over. 3 CTs gambling up on towards long and going to be looking to save. So that's one way to lose a round.
So
You could fight tons and lose it twice.
apparently, according to the internet, they're revealing the new iPhone 12 or whatever it is, and someone made a tweet about like League of Legends on the iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I thought that already existed. Isn't that like called Clash of Clans or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Team Fight Tactics, is that the phone one?
I think so.
Is that it?
I don't know.
What's the Dota one?
There's a lot of interesting
Go to
discussion.
chess.
Can you remember there was that one girl? It was like they made an Instagram account for a fake person, like an influencer that was like an AI.
Sure.
Like they basically gave her a face that was kind of,
Mushed together.
Oh, when she
it was a
learned
3D
from
generated
it?
face. No, it was a 3D generated face, but she
Yeah.
made like Instagram posts and stuff. And League of Legends are doing that now
Oh, yeah.
with this whole Seraphine character, like a completely fake person.
It's weird.
It is really weird. And someone just made a really great take. He's actually a LOL caster. He says, something about a marketing account using self-doubt and mental health to come across as relatable is sad G capitalism. That's like a proper character assassination in a very short sentence. So respect to that. But yeah, it does give me the creeps.
Yeah, leave the
like that.
manipulation for the humans.
Sophia the robot was who I was thinking about. Do you remember the one where they I need to look into it again, but they made her...
Hey, another tag through the doors.
Simple's good at this, isn't he?
Yeah, 3 for 3 on that.
All right, well, Tricky has the AWP. He's posted on up. That barrel yet to be spotted, and that smoke's going to do a fantastic job of keeping him hidden. But flash over the top is good. Shot comes out. Position noted. Na'Vi know where the AWP was, as it's now dropped back towards CT.
Look what
spawn.
those 2 entry frags have done. They've forced 3 CTs to hedge their bets B. Clanks admittedly only with the USP. They're all in long. Are they just going to
Classic
save
Na'Vi,
B?
yeah. So I guess they will hold on to their rifles because they are going for another one of these gamble stacks.
Felix, pardon my bluntness, but what a boring set of 2 rounds. That's
Yeah. It's not ideal,
That's
but
really unengaging Counter-Strike. I apologize to all our viewers. This is actually how Counter-Strike can be played.
yeah, they want to hold on to this because the AWP, they wouldn't have it in the next round. So important that they make sure they bolster the defense around that. And I don't know if Na'Vi will even want to hunt this. So we might have a unicorn round coming on through. You can see this lovely little boost over the window position is Tricky. He's going to be poised to the AWP over towards CT spawn. And we have actually had locking in towards tunnels. Boomich coming. How much does he want? How much do you want to fight here, Boomich? You playing it contained? You playing for info? Well, you got a little bit of info. One spotted towards back of Plat. But you're all alone. You go down. You give up another AK-47 to Clax or Glowing here. I think he'll definitely reconsider his choices as he's on back. And look at that. Look at that beard.
It's a strong jawline.
He's missing the moustache. And they'll fall off. So, unicorn round. Nobody dies. Everyone holds on to all their goodies, and the buy will come back underway. Scoreline 3-2 in favor of Na'Vi after 5 rounds of play. And this should be a Na'Vi map. We've been painting them as the kings of the castle of the CIS region, and for good reason. But they've already fumbled here today in their opener, dropping map number 1, 16-6. Yes, you are reading that right. They were blown out of the server by Cyber Legacy on their map choice. Bouncing back just on Nuke, and again, Simple has tagged another one crossing the doors. This is wild.
Such a natural affinity.
Yep.
He's just handled it, though. Electronic going aggressive, and he just gets body shot down.
It was a 4-man long lean right here from that of Cyber Legacy, and they're in the right place if they continue up Catwalk, as we can see Boomich already has control. They have lost Electronic early within this round, and now, as things stall on out, what type of control do Na'Vi want? Smoke, this is going to bait out any CT-sided utility and hold them at bay. You can see that, the immediate response of Molotov from Foster. All 4 members of Na'Vi on the catwalk position now, and if they execute onto A, well, Tricky's out of position at the moment. If he gets up back the ramp quickly, he will be able to put a stop to this, but time is of the essence. A minute left. Utility getting pulled out now. Na'Vi getting ready. It will be the A finish.
Well, let's see. The classic Na'Vi, maybe a little quicker than it used to be in yesteryear, but Tricky's in danger. Now, the smokes haven't come quite through. There they go, the final piece of the puzzle, but Boomich getting so much room to build through, and they've isolated the A-bomb site so well. They should get a plant.
I really like the smoke they just used to force the AWPer off that line, Chad. You don't see that all the time.
Yeah, a lot of teams tend to forget about that one and try and do it all with flashes, but
Yeah. Worked out nicely, but admittedly, what was previously supposed to be another Na'Vi round is...
well, the barrier's going to spot out if Perfecto looks too far to the left.
Closing the gap now. And that's all onto one man. Perfecto with an AWP to clutch, and the no-scope's not happening. Keeping it level, keeping it successful. A round retake coming in hot. 3 kills to Clax, he gets the credit. Saves the AWP over for his squad. Tricky will be taking that.
All right, well, 3-3 now is the money for Na'Vi. Good enough to get another buy on the board, but I'd like to see them playing with a bit more pace and intent to their game. Obviously, Cyber Legacy have shown that they can go toe-to-toe in far as the individual department goes, but...
Whoa.
yeah, okay. Nice one there from Clax. I just want to see the disrespectful type of Counter-Strike. If you're able to get away with that, then all of the good work that Cyber Legacy have on their T
Does he
side...
tag another one?
surely not.
Should be no way. Haha.
Okay, finally they've put a stop to the...
Oh, there's the damage. This time it's coming out from Tricky. Flamey knows he's vulnerable to Molotovs. Of course, a nade would find him, but he drops the smoke preemptively all the same. So he's pushing it up. Boomich in the smoke. Likely going to linger around just long enough to peek up as the smoke fades. Oh, or push up as the smoke fades. And Glowing wants the frag. That's a bit of an overcommitment from Glowing here.
Good timing on the molly, just about keep... Glowing's going back again. This is... okay, it's working. How the hell do you do that sort of thing? And now Tricky's found 1-2. This is...
double AWPs.
wild.
Deadly.
Double AWPs holding the A side as well. You don't normally see that.
You certainly don't. You certainly don't see people walking through the smoke to a no-scope. Tricky confirms. Perfecto still on long. It's a fight he's willing to take, understandably so. He's got so many teammates present. Realizing there's a vulnerability in long, and likely Perfecto needs someone to bail him out of that pit, so he's right to expect this. This is smart play from Tricky. And Simple's about to peek into Tricky's line of sight. Baits the shot, but catches the bullet. Quick reactions from Tricky. Pressure mounting. He's going to need Clax to bail him out of this one. Ask could be in the smoke. No one's communicated that. And now Perfecto arrives and only one. Tricky shuts him down. All onto Electronic. Coming up from short, and they know exactly where he was.
Gets a kill.
Yeah, but Clax will get it.
And he saves the AWP as well. So fantastic work there. That was very well done. Yeah, they were patient. They didn't seem like they were flustered. This is Glowing, who's clearly doing the secondary AWP work on the side of things for the Legacy squad.
And all of their names are easy to pronounce, so they get an extra 10
love
points.
that so much. Thank you.
It's not Sotfik and Davcost. Actually, that was an easy one. Davcost.
Davcost,
I was just
yeah.
trying to think of
Just the
weird
idea of,
CIS
like,
names.
Boomich.
Yeah,
With-
Boomich
Pony
was a hard
Black.
one.
I mean, Boomich is ridiculous considering it's Boom.
Oombla.
Oh, we had
Blah.
like that whole team where it was like the JMQLA. Like
Oh,
I
they
don't
do
even know
all
how we
that.
said that one, right?
Just
But
kind of punched their keyboard and called themselves it.
I think it's pretty, you know, it's easy to say once you know how to say it. But there was one of those ones which was a little
Intimidating.
bit curious in the beginning. But looks like the buy will come back out for Na'Vi here. Orp in the hands of Simple once more. Galil for Perfecto. Boomich will buy that AK-47. And there's one on the ground near the feet of Flamey for Electronic to pick on through. So maybe fast towards long here as Na'Vi have a chance. And there's a pick, but it's not going to land. Simple thinks better of that.
And Clax should be aware that Flamey will perpetually be here. And CIS seems all too aware Electronic might join him. Boomich makes present
shot.
zone. That adjustment towards pit was great, but Tricky is there to keep things favorable.
Yeah, and they can back away now. Mission accomplished. You take the early duel, you take the wind out of the sails of the T side, and then you disappear. You make them work for it. You make that clock their worst enemy. That's the objective. Perfecto's all on his own. The rest of them partnered up on long. Now, last time, he circle strafed it. This time, they flash it. Tricky completely forced off the line. Now, he'd be peeking into Simple. This is the back and forth of Counter-Strike 101. Doesn't have to give them anything, admittedly. But he catches the timing. Simple can't hold anything. You can see him. And that should be the frag. Executed.
CIS is tucked on in here. Barrel has been spotted. Information relay.
3v4.
Kill found. Yeah, this is still a winnable round right now for Cyber Legacy, even though the chips are down. Oh, just straight through. Look at this. So noisy.
Not in love with that at all.
That was wild.
Yeah.
I guess they thought the Perfecto would have taken site control with Simple there, but all in all, easy round for Na'Vi. Scoreline tied up 4-4. Now we can't separate these teams at this stage. And the buy, well, you could argue that Cyber Legacy can purchase on in here. Tricky over towards long with a couple of nice shots, but it's not enough. I think right here, if I was that of Cyber Legacy, I could warrant a buy. I could probably argue for one. Here it is. Tricky back out on the AWP. One for glowing again. Foster on the M4A4.
Let's see what Glowing does with this. Long control is something you can expect from Na'Vi. Even if it is just one player doing it, they're always going to be there, I feel. It's just a common trend now with these guys. And as I said, Glowing's going to have to keep attention drawn towards it. However, we do see Flamey having some consideration towards middle, and the rest just taking their time. Na'Vi not in a hurry. I would like to remind you, obviously, that Cyber Legacy did pick up the first 2 rounds, so the pistol did go their way in the following on off the back of that. However, Na'Vi have seemed to have got themselves back in this. So put weight where you decide it merits most, as we are obviously tied at 4 apiece.
Well, just quickly with a B stream update, because this could be a slow one here. Windstrike versus Ethereal going down on the B stream. That's on the third map. Windstrike won overpassed their map choice 16-4, and the decider over there is Dust2. That scoreline is currently 4-2. You can check that out. live.intelextrememasters.com for all the stream links.
Damn.
Eesh.
Lots of room here for Clax. Very slow round from Na'Vi. Only long control at this stage.
Yeah, but Flamey's got awkward timing here.
Oh, the pull of the nade.
Yeah.
That's nightmare stuff.
Glowing, secondary AWPing, multiple targets and eventually found, but Clank's keeping it competitive. He's only got the UMP and AK very much available to him, and CIS picking up the AWP. They've stopped the plant, and CIS finds another. 2-on-2. Mission accomplished. The bomb needs to be planted still.
I like this. They're going all the way around to long. Oh, no. One spawn, one long.
Interesting. So CIS has got a good chance to at least call where they aren't when he takes that first peek. Oh, damn. Perfecto was so ready for that. And so now the unknown.
Simple seems to know.
No way,
He's
CIS.
such a gamer. He could win this. Perfecto's on the site. Dancing around. He's closing the gap as fast as he can. No kit. Spots him. They're not going down just yet, expecting the scwing. Trying to fake it. Needs to find a quick scope here, and he does spot him, and he no-scopes him! Seized! Clutching up against Na'Vi. It's so poetic, it almost hurts. He talked to the Twitter, you know, people asking him, are you gonna retire? Are you going to step down? He said, I'll step down when I stop enjoying the game and enjoying the competition. And, well, you can see that that one's definitely going to be easy to enjoy.
What on earth was this?
Show us it again.
Go on, Simple. Give him a go. Bang! See you, nerd.
What was this?
Bang. Okay.
What was that? No scope through the box headshot, and he's just cool as
Look
a
at the
cucumber.
cameraman.
Cameraman's more surprised than he is.
Yeah, easy. I do that every day of the week.
What's good, bro? What's good? Okay, suddenly I'm the biggest Siege fan in the world. Man, oh man, he still brings the pain. He's pulled out an auto shotty. A quick AWP clutch. Now into the auto shotgun tunnels.
the right
Hold.
call.
Yeah, if he kills Simple again,
Oh, man.
it's going to be juicy.
Please. I know it's I
Oh,
shouldn't.
Boomich is flanking. This is a shame.
No, he's not.
Foster's gone. Flank is on.
Oh my God.
Knife is out, the little butter knife. Go on. Go on. Never mind. The team are doing the work.
The shotgun at that range.
He's having a go.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my God. All right. Bomb will get planted this time.
Has Boomich shown his hand yet? I don't know
It's
if
going to
he
be
has.
cleared any second.
Flax
Okay.
likely checks this corner. Even pre-fired.
Pre-fire?
Yo.
Who are these guys and why do they make me happy with this nonsense? Boomich going to be taken down to very low HP, taken out by CIS,
Losable.
but Electronic a 1v... Tricky. A 1v2.
I feel like Electronic's got this one in the bag, and that's the first frag to confirm it. Tricky already half health from his previous engagements, and so Electronic connecting it with no armor as well.
Steals one back. So big round for Na'Vi to win. We stay level 5-5. High round now. Definitely not for Cyber Legacy. They will have to take a save.
I was just looking through speedruns on speedrun.com.
Yeah.
Just seeing kind of, I don't know
What's going on out there?
Yeah, just trying to entertain myself. And I found that there's a really quick record for Kim Possible Revenge of the Monkey Fist.
Yeah, it's a game we've all played
Right.
for many an
I
hour.
believe it's on the Game Boy Advance,
Yeah, well, we all had one of those.
Favorite?
That was a weirdly shaped little device.
wasn't it? There was a phone that kind of looked like one that the N-Gage, that was it was called. My bus driver had one. I was really jealous, but he was weird. But he had like a
Sorry.
kind of gaming phone. It looked like a
Right.
Game Boy Advance. Yeah, can't remember his name, but he was weird.
Okay.
This is a bit odd.
Yeah,
Well, so's this buy because they've actually force
What are
bought.
they doing?
They've gone all in here, Cyber Legacy. They
Oh,
really want to
bloody
wrestle
hell.
for this one. They didn't want to take the save. They wanted to go all
gosh,
in.
that does not look favorable.
But they've opted for 2 MP9s, a Deagle, a CZ, and a P250 in the mix here. Simple not going to get any tags. Only 2 kills for Simple after 10 rounds of play. When's he coming online?
I don't know. After those nades, maybe. Flamey, what's going on?
Maybe if Clax just jiggles this corner and confirms this, ooh, okay, yeah, never mind.
There we go.
Problem solved. Electronics dealt with the CT aggression, and Tricky's the last one on the plate. He gets down as well. So all good in the hood for Na'Vi. They're going to grow a little bit of a lead here, as that force buy has been met by nothing. And worth mentioning, Foster, who was the entry fragging extraordinaire over on Inferno, which was the 16-6, as you cast your eyes towards the top right. He is quiet here on the CT side.
Did you ever play that Jurassic Park game? I think it was on like PlayStation 1 or 2. So you're like a little Velociraptor running around.
Never.
Oh, it was quite exciting.
Oh, another one from Simple. He's only got 3 frags, but he's got 12 tags. We've all had games like that. Simple, even flirting with the idea of a HE grenade. Boomich does finish the job. Tricky catching Simple's bullet, and well, there you have it. That's a quick math is hard. 6, 12, $1,800 farmed up there by Boomich.
I used to have the Lion King game on the Sega Mega Drive.
I heard that's
Played
like
that. I played it.
iconic.
That was good fun.
Apparently, it's
I
really
remember,
hard.
Playing Turok. That was a weird game.
Turok.
Turok.
Turok. I remember
how
that
you
one.
used to
That
say
was a
it.
dinosaur game.
Yeah, but it got really weird at the end. Did you ever make it far into it?
I didn't complete a single player game I've ever played.
Same. I don't think I think I have, but not when I was that young. And like at the end, there's like cyber weird dinosaur demon things. It gets a bit strange. It
Yeah.
definitely lost its direction after a while.
Sure.
The opening level's exciting though.
Yeah. I think the only single player game I've completed is Dishonored.
You
which is
love
like-
that game too.
It was an
Rush?
it was an 8-hour game.
Rush, you were playing
Yo,
that
I was
last
literally
night.
playing it last
Was
night.
Machine
Dude, the
over,
movement
or-
mechanics ain't bad in
I
that.
love that. I've played through it like 3 times maybe. I think it's a fantastic
Have you
game.
played Dishonored 2?
I loaded it, it ran badly, and I never launched it
Oh,
again.
dude, same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Waiting
but
for the
the
3080.
first one was great. You know, I used to
So
summon
good.
all the rats and stuff, man. And
Like,
nuts.
also, I definitely had a little crush on Kim Possible, by the way.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
100%. Kim Possible, if you're out there,
just had to.
I'm a
had to
single
let 'em know.
Pringle ready to mingle. Kim, she's probably a bit old for me now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, the stack is a bit sketchy for old Flamey. They've got an answer to that finally, but this might just spur on the lean elsewhere for Na'Vi.
Nah, CIS has got this one dead to rights. Perfecto does not check his corners, and now the B-side's open.
This is a good looking round from Na'Vi here, even though it is a 3-on-5 situation. Once the bomb gets over and goes down, they're still going to have a Molotov, 2 smokes, and 2 HEs with a flash to work with. It's just about getting that bomb in place. So more utility to harass from Cyber Legacy here, but they don't really have too much of a look in. The rotation coming through T-Spawn on Clax. We want to keep our eyes on him. Smoke towards the doors now. Bomb has gone down. 40 seconds begins. One more smoke from Electronic can be dropped, but this duel with Clax and Simple is everything.
Clax wins it. And now Electronic and Boomich to hold on. Smokes go up, they try and build whatever wall they can, and they win the first fight, but the next wave hits an Electronic. Post up, but so does Boomich in L1v1. Tricky not loving this. Has to play in, does hit the shot. Does he have a kit?
Gonna be close. Should still have
He'd be
it.
running away otherwise. Oh,
What are these rounds?
tricky. He pushed that smoke. It nearly was a disaster. A 3v5. You've left the B-side open. They walk in and nearly clutch up. This is the shot. God damn, Tricky. You cut it fine as he gets onto the site with nothing but a half second to spare. Spray to make it go faster. Yep, makes sense. God, that's so close. Lovely stuff. Tricky saves the day. Wasn't so lovely from the rest of them.
Now what? Almost no utility for the CT side at this point. And Electronic with the first to start with. Clax getting completely outmaneuvered. Seized. Gets it back. Trade comes in. Nice trading from Perfecto.
If they steal this one right back here, Na'Vi, the money for Cyber Legacy is going to be really rough on the last round of play, but Glowing might change that. Smoke's going to get dropped. Will he push forward? He's trying to look for the feed under that. Flash is good. Turns it. Spams away. Doesn't find any damage. If anything, Simple from Foster is the one who's getting harassed right now. Down to 4 points of health. Over towards the A they go. Tricky. He's going to find a frag, and that's going to slow this down. Na'Vi are in trouble right here.
How's it gone to this? They had such a clean start, even with the trades coming in, but it feels as though it just tipped right back over, and Simple left on 4 HP. The bomb's in enemy territory. You're not getting that back.
Oh dear. 45 seconds. 4 HP. I know it's Simple, but not even he's winning this round. I don't even know if he's going to clear mid doors. I think he's just going to walk straight out and die here. That scope's been heard. Foster knows. See you later, mate. One bullet to the head. Could even pick up the secondary AWP, and he does. So Cyber Legacy, they can bloody win the half. What is going on? Rush, what have you done?
I don't know what's happened here. It's very strange. I can't explain it, to be honest.
Simple only has 3 kills.
On Dust2 as well, and
Did
he's
you
had an
jinx
awful
him?
lot. No, I don't think. Well, I did say 99%, so probably actually
Okay, well, Black Cats and
40%
mirrors
next
and all
time.
that kind of stuff.
Black cats and voodoo dolls.
Yeah, it's throwback day today. Is that Ricky Martin?
No, that's Donkey from Shrek.
I see.
Yeah.
Good Molly, good HE,
Good smoke. We'll just do that. Good shoot. Good death.
good trade,
Good stuff.
good rotation.
Good stuff. Bad stuff. All the CTs.
Fire stuff on the car.
Rush, what is it? What's fire stuff?
Fire stuff.
In Deutsch.
Is it Deutsch?
Feuer.
Say it with confidence.
Come on.
Half of learning a language is just having a go, and you're such a...
What?
Nothing.
All right.
Oh, Foster's down and out. It's a close game. Let's keep that in mind. Cyber Legacy somehow have Quiet and Simple on Dust. I don't know how they can do it, but let's see if they can close out, or does Na'Vi do as they're meant to?
my place, and so is my soul, yeah. I won't take no excuses for it. Love it, need it, live it. I feel like something's missing when I do not have it. I feel it in my bones, gotta find my space. These emotions on my face, taking a toll, I gotta pay it forward. I'll give it all that I can. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take no for an answer. If it don't hurt me, it makes me stronger. Yeah. No what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take it no more. I won't. Oh, baby. Just leave it to me. I know what I need. You'll find if you see. And if you believe, you live and you breathe, you'll find the key. Lifting me, lifting you. Can't go alone, let's do by two. Doing this together, it's me by you. All through the night, all through the night. This is me, this is you. When we get together, we can all pull through. I don't ever wanna stop this groove. Let's get it right. Take it to the Lord, then take it to the grave. Listen to the wise man, tell me what to say. Listen to your heartbeat like it still bleed. A little bit of hope, yeah, it's what we still need. Say a little prayer for the moment. Give what you got, just go in. Can't hold you back if you own it. Live your life like a chosen. No matter what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take no for an answer. If it don't hurt me, it makes me stronger. Yeah, no what, I won't let up. It's in my soul, it's in my blood, and I won't take it no more. I won't. Oh, baby, just leave it to me.
We thought they'd be clearly on the path to victory by now, right? Third map, last half. This is where we say Na'Vi, it's a formality, but it's not the case. If you've just joined us, we've seen CIS winning no-scope clutches. We've seen none other than the entirety of the Cyber Legacy squad hanging with the big boys. Na'Vi have not shown up in their best behavior today. And it's definitely being quite felt throughout the squad. Simple absent today as well. And you can see that GG.bet refused to acknowledge the chance that what they called Cyber Legacy have.
Cyber Spy.
I was about to say Cyber Sport, but that's what they call esports in Russia.
I'm a bit baffled. I mean, you know, it's been actually fun just sitting here watching this more than anything because it's so out of the realm of what we expected.
Precisely.
Now, of course, it does feel as though when we're waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? When's it going to happen? Because it's Na'Vi, blah, blah, blah. We can keep saying it's Na'Vi with all the bells and whistles. But for now, it's Seized finding the first.
Yeah, and Simple firing first. That's what's so peculiar about this whole thing. 4 kills, Simple absent.
When did you ever see a game
Never.
like this?
No, I mean, like, even when Na'Vi have been losing, he's had 40 frags. It's peculiar. And at this point in time, I'm starting to see if Cyber Legacy don't throw these leads away. It's happened a couple of times, and Seized is one of the main men that's responsible for not letting that happen, but this time he may very well be the reason. Amy tested, and Foster tagged down. Perfecto, Electronic both dueling, and they've got the bomb. Yeah, this is another one of their Cyber Legacy.
Snappy?
Oh, glowing.
Losing out after finding the first and typically the hardest frag.
They're having to respect it.
There's a world.
Back in, but that P250 can keep up with those USPs, but he can't keep up with the aim coming in from Perfecto.
All right, well, Na'Vi at this point, if they can weather the storm of the Force Spy, which one will hope that they can, this should be the same as Nuke. They're the team who will take the lead. It should be a comfortable lead. They should just be able to work with that. Maybe they lose a round to a quick long play. Maybe they lose to a fast B rush.
Save rifles along sometimes.
We get that. We're going to see that, but Na'Vi should be closing this one. So the scoreline is 9-7. Round 17, Force Spy coming through from Cyber Legacy. They've opted to go for Tech 9s and Mac 10 on Glowing. P250 in hand and utility to boot. Over towards the upper tunnels is where they're taking the bomb. Towards lower, Glowing leading the charge. He will be greeted with Seized, who has a bucket load of smokes and flashes to work with here. And the other 3 members in the upper side of Dark. Now, on the other team, we do have...
It's a mid-B.
Yeah, Perfecto tucking in with Flamey, so this is dangerous. They can get overwhelmed here. They need a multi-kill on entry.
I feel like they can do this. Smoke dribble forward. The pressure from mid starts to build, so Flamey's attention does get split in 2, and he has to put all his faith in his buddy. And he's going to do just that, but does eventually get overwhelmed. But Flamey holds. He stands his ground. And he just wants this kill so badly. Clax is throwing out all the moves. He's got the 360s. He's got the 520s. He's got the kill on Flamey.
And Electronic, and Simple's there as well. Could doesn't find it. A quick no-scope actually from Simple to solve that mystery before it became a job for the Scooby-Doo gang. Round 18 then.
Where are you?
What was their car called? Yeah.
Mystery van?
I want to say wagon, but it's not.
Machine.
Definitely a van.
Losers.
Mystery machine.
Think.
Yeah, I don't really
I didn't
remember.
really watch it that much, if I'm honest.
Yeah, all right. You're too cool for Scooby. I get it. Don't have to brag about it.
It's just the same storyline.
Well, Chad, you can
Different
say that
looking
about a lot of things. It's called a story
Haiku.
device. Anyway, your volleyballing twinks are still doing their thing.
The episodes are different.
Yeah, man. Like, it's, you know,
Volleyball, man, it's ever changing.
every match is different. Someone's boyfriend's angry. It's always exciting.
What if they've got exams going on and emotionally they're split between what they love but what they need to do in life?
Oh.
I need that.
He's bigger and stronger than me, but I've overcome it through practice.
Rush, I need
Watch
this.
the show.
Determination.
Rush, I need
Watch
this
the
to end.
I
show.
want to
I need
be
this to
the
end, Rush.
very best.
It's not like they're
no
struggling with
one
homework.
ever
I need it to end.
Do they stop? Do they monologue and then like turn their cap backwards and say, "It's balling time"?
Every anime does that. That's a trope of every single anime.
And then he goes and he charges it up and then he spikes the ball and we all just cry together.
Can't do this. Can't
Just
do
Winds
watch,
him up,
watch the
doesn't it?
damn
Can't
show,
do it.
all right?
So if you're wondering, if you've just joined us and haven't been following the shows, you're wondering why Chad can't handle this and Rush is upset. It's because they both are very fond, almost super fans. I don't think they'd be upset with me saying that. Super fans of Haiku, and I'm a fan of Perfecto's hold here on B. He's run out of bullets though, and that should be the frag from Clax. Trades going back and forth, bombs into the site, rotates on its way. Seized is the one to fend off the mid-rotate, and that's his job right here. Here's one. Simple knows it's a possibility.
Ooh, Boomich he's got his,
Skates on.
yeah, he's off. He's zipping around the place, trying to get there as quick as he can. And honestly, not a bad plan. At least they get another angle to work with, because if there's more players towards potentially C's, that could
Two
have been an
smokes.
issue.
Look at that. This is interesting.
C's is going for the later play towards middle. He can call Electronic, but he wants to get there in time to make the difference. Boomich is the surprise, and a terrible one at that for Cyber Legacy. However, their success almost translates until you come to Simple, and he outdoes C's.
He
No
doesn't
kit,
have
though.
time.
No kit. Where's the kit?
No
Where's the
time.
kit? No,
It's a
he doesn't have
car.
one. It's done.
Oh, dear.
We still go.
They
Well,
get an 8th.
That's what we were talking about, right? There's always going to be a round that they're able to pull off on a map like Dust2 especially. So that was a bit of a bonus scenario there for Na'Vi. They'll be able to get the full purchase coming on into round number 20. You can see that the AWP will be able to come out for Simple if he chooses to do so. Same for Flamey if they want to wield a double op setup over towards that B side of things. And there was a kit towards the car. So I don't know if he would have had enough time if he grabbed that and ran back over. But it doesn't matter anyway, because Cyber Legacy are up to 8 rounds. The AWP is out. Simple has it. He is wielding it. And for that of Cyber Legacy, they're just rocking Galils and AK-47s. Over towards long we go. This is going to be a brawl.
Glowing, flashes himself out. I like the intention, but the execution obviously allowing Boomich to get that in the end. But the pace doesn't seem to be stopping. This mid-play coming through looks like it's going to be quite quick. Now the smoke's already up. Simple is on the other side. I don't think there's a gap he can really work with here, but he is postured very close to this. And both of those B players, attention's drawn, but look at Boomich now. Matters into own hands. 2 kills this round.
Yeah, and that should be enough to at least get Cyber Legacy sketched out. They've got numbers disadvantage to overcome, and Cease has taken matters into his own hands again. This time, though, Flamey catching his teammates, and oh dear. Simple jumping for info, meets Cease AK. And if they were to find Electronic, there is a world where the bomb goes down.
Losing 2v4 is very tilty, but for now, Electronic can play to the sound of the tune of the bomb going down. Clax has done this. Gets... Okay, it's just Clax now in a 1v2. And Electronic is there and being a safe pair of hands.
All right, well, back on the board, Na'Vi immediately. And this is the way that I think the game will probably play out. Na'Vi probably grab the next round on the board here, and then we might see them drop a round or two and eventually close on out. So the defuse, it was halted, it was stalled. That was just so they can collect as many goodies as possible. Smoke picked up, defuse kit as well. And Electronic will finish that one off just there. So now that they're able to get the AWP, Simple's going to have everything he needs. Electronic will be able to buy himself into an M4A4, but this is from Bumic at long, you know, just making sure he didn't get flashed on up in his transition towards the pit position. Finds the opening, stalls out their play, and that stalled out the round for Cyber Legacy. Now their money, and it's on the cusp. They have to operate with yet another half buy. So you can see, same as what we had come in from them earlier, P250s, Tech 9s, and Light Utility. And they did try a bit of a mid to B play. That was shut down. This time they're trying something a little bit more short and long orientated. CIS gets Cat immediately. He's just trucking on up here. With this utility, he can drop out a bridge smoke. Also post some flashes as well to draw attention. And then towards long, well, that is where Foster, he wanted to pounce on in with glowing. But now that their positions have been noted by Bumic, they might opt to go back towards short with the remainder of their teammates. 2-3 split. Electronic on the site, Simple in rotation. Over towards CT spawn Perfecto.
Quite enjoying that sound. Thank you. 1 minute.
An ASMR round brought to you by Lauren, Pansy, and Chad. There goes Klax. He's been eliminated. The trades from Long do look spectacular. Now the bomb could very well go down. That's Tricky's responsibility.
Giving up this.
Playing for the retake. Foster, powerful position should they go long, but it's a short push.
Oh.
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 Oh. Wrapping short. Quite a ballsy maneuver. Now we're talking, and now double kill. Wow,
cannot
they've
believe
won it.
that.
Cyber Legacy with a phenomenal round. They'll scavenge away all of the goodies,
Wow.
and they'll take a 9th. Flanking through short, it looked like a completely lost round, Chad.
This is ridiculous. How are they getting away with this? Like, how have they been gifted the site, then there was no idea that this was... They were running the whole way. That is absolutely insane. This, what we are seeing doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, not at all.
Are you okay, Chad?
I'm not okay. I'm really not okay. And that's not because I'm, like, upset or anything.
They gave them the site.
Yeah.
It's just confusing.
It's
So you
it's
give,
baffling.
you give Tech 9's A,
Yeah.
and then
You force by an AWP, everyone else has pistols,
Force by an
and you lose a
AWP.
very important round. Unless
And
Simple
then-
goes gargantuan.
oh goodness, okay.
All right,
Burning,
superhero.
burning.
This is really big trouble for Na'Vi, actually. If they don't win this... Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Junge.
Yeah, I mean, we'll wait and see. There's been some more than questionable rounds, weird rounds, but quite wonderful. Whichever way this goes.
Simple's going to gobble that up.
He's baited into this, and the timing, he's down.
Oh, wow.
There it goes.
That's a huge opening frag. And now, yeah, they're walking into the jaws of Cyber Legacy. This force buy will fall flat. Perfecto was saving himself from buying armor to put another AWP into the hands of Simple, but this one
God.
at least over, and they'll scavenge away any extra pistol upgrades they can have. So, taking a look. That's 3 of the last 4 rounds of play going Cyber Legacy's way. Should they pick up this eco, which they should, it makes it 11. They'll be battling to get straight back into the competition here.
This is very worrying for Na'Vi. This has just been a very average series overall. A 16-6 loss. Like, that's going to be the headline here.
I mean, depending on where you look, right? Average series for who?
Well, for Na'Vi.
Exactly. For Cyber Legacy, we've beaten some of the best in the world, potentially, which quite nice.
Yeah, it's just wild to see this level of Counter-Strike coming out of this team. Now, I'm always one to be reserved. I don't like jump on in and go, oh my God, this team's amazing. They're going to be the next big thing. I look at this and go, Na'Vi clearly underperforming today.
Yep.
Clearly. Like, Simple has 9 kills. I don't feel that I'm ever talking about him down the bottom of the scoreboard. And then when I do, he comes online. It was probably a Dust2 as well, but it's on the CT side where I normally see him come to life, right? He springs up with that AWP, finds a multi-kill as the team tries to get a cat execute going, and from there, he really just finds the momentum. But at the moment, he's not finding anything. So out towards long, flashes are good this time. Can Boomich hold them back?
Okay, glowing through on long. Now they need to check on this. It's going to be 2 players here, and Flamey does find Foster. So already that's been somewhat dismembered.
Good info. They should go B.
Yeah, and it looks like they're trying to lean that way. Tricky just outdoes Electronic nice and quick. It's going to isolate the one. Perfecto's here all alone, and Klax wants to play ahead of this. If he can get that kill quickly, it would be so much easier. Not the case. Tricky's now here. Switch on the gun. He's now got to be careful. Position's noted. They're going to just pounce on this one. He can't buy more time. Now, watching the cross is simple.
They have to save. Look, I want to make a note. Cyber Legacy have done their homework, right? The fact that they knew that Flamey was at long as well, as soon as they noted that, they ran straight towards B. That's why I said they should go B, because Flamey is traditionally a B holder with Perfecto. As soon as you realize that Flamey's out of position, sure you're hedging, sure it's a guess,
Yeah,
sure
it's
you're
a calculated
hoping.
guess.
Yeah, but you're using information and your prep work and you're punishing that, right? Knowing that Perfecto is likely alone. The fact that Klax gets away and then Tricky can come in and actually save him, that's great. They've done everything they needed to do. And that is what the top level teams of Counter-Strike do. In the back of their mind, they need to be knowing, or someone needs to be knowing, the coach, the in-game leader. It's better if all the players know as well, the CT-sided setup and how to exploit it and where the gaps are. That's why Cyber Legacy won this round, literally information. They had to hit the shots, sure, but as soon as they knew where Flamey was, B was weak, they took it over, and that's great stuff.
We just talk about CIS being on like 20 kills as well.
Wild.
Throughout the whole series as well. It's not like he's had a map.
No, this has been
He's had
the entire
3.
time.
He's had 3. And Max Money starting to head over for Tricky and Co.
Bloody hell, this is real. This is now
This is
4
real.
in a
Yeah,
row?
no, like, so the 16-6 into a Na'Vi nuke victory,
Sure.
neither of which came as a surprise after watching the Inferno. Neither came as a surprise as nuke was converted by Na'Vi. This, however, was where, as we painted a picture on the desk, this is where the Na'Vi return was expected. And it hasn't been delivered. Tricky could get boosted. Oh, this is a very tricky little boost. And
Naughty.
it's not going to find anything. So Na'Vi pulling out all the stops to hold that top mid position.
Putting everything into simple again. Mad investments on him and Flamey right now.
Yeah, these saved guns need to be able to find some opening kills. Now, these aren't out of the realms of possibility, because for Cyber Legacy, this is where they will fumble, these type of rounds, right? You're getting so close, but if you get so close and you overthink things, that the calls aren't clear and players aren't finding a bit of conviction around their swings and the duels that they're going to take, they will lose. Na'Vi will just convert those rounds. But if they stay poised and they continue to listen to CIS, who I'm sure is shouting and screaming and pointing them in the right direction here, then there's no reason that they can't take this map away from Na'Vi and win the series with a massive upset. This is not an every day of the week type victory that we're seeing on the cards right here. No. This isn't done by scrimminess. This isn't done by one player dropping 40. They're actually playing quite a clean and considered version of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's without addressing some of the gaps in their gameplay, just simply by leaning into their strengths. Trading off of one another, staying as a group. This is Na'Vi's execute against Na'Vi here.
I like this though. Simple trying to be proactive in approach, and this is quite all in. Keep in mind, this isn't going to be subtle. This has to be the A finish. There is no backing away from this. 2 already postured towards long for the post plant. They're putting a lot of faith in these 3 to make this one work, but Simple still stands, as does Flamey. They're in the right place, right time, and Simple doesn't miss that. However, Glowing wants a bit of a word in the matter.
Simple's gone. Gets caught through the smoke. He was so low. Klax could get caught here, though. Flamey pushing on that smoke. He's got a gap.
Time.
You're right, 10 seconds. Flamey can deny this. That's his job. That's his mission. And he fails.
Bombs down.
Oh,
Flamey's so low now. And Perfecto is making no secret that he's close to. Klax has made that call clear. And Tricky reveals where he is. Fake on the bomb. No stress just yet. Klax needs to deny this. Perfecto's holding it. Finds the first, but he doesn't connect it. And the defuse, it's not planted for long. No chance. No sorry. And that's the Na'Vi round.
that's what we were talking about. The fact that these rounds can fall apart. Look like every day of the week it should be a legacy round, but not to be the case. They will be able to buy. Their money is fantastic. But Na'Vi get a lifeline right there. And a very, very necessary lifeline at that. Flamey doing a lot of work. 20 kills to his name right now, so good stuff to him. We don't always see him operating towards the top of the scoreboards. And you can see the fan cams there, as the people at home are wondering what's happening just as much as we are. Smoked across. Tricky isn't able to land the tags in the same way Simple was. Back out towards long, no go. And this time Flamey does go down, so they've changed up their bomb site holds.
Oh, that was nasty from Electronic. Outdone, but there you go. Saved again. This is brawly Counter-Strike.
Okay, well, Long's the avenue of aggression this time round. Klax has that under control. He's going to Molotov over towards that car position any time now. The rotation's coming in. I think Simple's going to get boosted up. Or maybe they get Boomich up. Either or. Simple's watching Cat. Boomich has Long. But they need to hit the shot and play off of each other here. Smokes to cross. They're good. Action on Simple now. Oh!
Gap in that smoke as well.
Huge gap.
Only Klax who made it across.
Yeah, and he's caught by Simple. Looks like Na'Vi have just about pulled this one across the line. Tricky doesn't want to lose his AWP. All too familiar circumstances for him, saving it last time as the ramp bomb was defused. Good molly for Simple's position. Forces him into the fight, but the flash to defend their prized possession is there. Tricky definitely got his fair share of tricks, but looks like he's off to save. Okay.
He's operating with a lot of money, right? So he may as well go for a round like this. I think just getting the AWP out of the equation so they can't have a double AWP coming into the next round. We can see that they could afford it if they'd like, but any damage he can do here might have flow-on effect. So that's 1.5. Perfecto, down to 15 points of health. And the AWP will be scavenged. So AWP and AK carried on through.
It's nice damage, though. I mean, considering that was going to be nothing, it turns into something. Gets a couple more weapons forced to be rebought. And now it's team talk time. They're so close to doing the impossible, but yeah, frustration's mounting. To be so close and to have it taken away from you, every player knows it. It's the worst way to concede. Tricky trying to change things, though. Flashing out Long, showing some degree of bravery with his AWP. And they're going B.
Fast.
It is. Perfecto is alone. Simple to back him up. Klax already caught by Simple somehow on the cross. And Perfecto has just single-handedly sent them packing. It was Simple to hit the shots, but he was right there with them. Seized. Not got much he can do about this one. 19 points of health. A spray from Perfecto would end him, but he gets away with throwing Molotovs enough to suggest there's two there. Bombs there too. Tricky not. This is awkward.
Yeah, it feels like the fizzle's coming in.
Yeah, we are fizzling right now. We have fizzled appropriately. We still down to play some Counter-Strike tonight?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I'm down.
got to drop the kids home, but then we're good to play.
Nice. Bang. And zoom.
All right, Simple finding a bit of
There we
heat
go.
here late in the stages. 4 kills for him in that round to lock down the B side of things with Perfecto. 1 round for Na'Vi now. It has been a mountain for them to climb. It's felt like they've gone to Everest and they haven't taken a Sherpa and they're learning how to do it on the road because it just doesn't feel like Na'Vi, or if anything, let's just sing the praises of Cyber Legacy. They've come in today. They've clearly put in the time. They've clearly put in the effort. They've found some form. Fantastic stuff from CIS here. Some good strategies that we've seen coming on through. In pressure moments, they have fumbled a couple of key rounds over on Nuke to lose against that low buy situation. They've obviously lost one here not that long ago on Dust2 as well. But this should have been Na'Vi's series every day of the week, and it looks like that's going to be the case. Have they just taken back-to-back timeouts? I don't even know if that's legal. Maybe it is.
Maybe.
At this point, I'm just going to leave it. We'll let it lie there. As
Hey, look, at least they made it to the server in time.
that's true.
So, I'll take that.
Bit of typing going on right now as we are in the US Air Force tactical timeout. Looks like it has concluded. And we will get this one underway any moment. So the AWP...
What's worked? Let's recap.
When they did that mid-round play, and they knew that it was Flamey over towards Long, but Flamey's actually been playing over towards that side of the map even more so. So they can't really punish that. They had that eco round where they got onto the A site, were given up a plant, and then they flanked all the way back from long to short and sandwiched in the CTs on the retake.
This is a mad mid-peak.
Whoa!
Oh, I thought it was going to be a 2-for-1. It's
Could
a
have been.
trade.
Could have been.
Oh, but Flamey's taking it further. And
Yep.
the speed hit, everything they were looking for has now been kind of halted. Boomich has to do the damage, and he does it. It's just Foster. Oh,
Is that a rough map of it here, Foster?
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker for Cyber Legacy, getting so far. And now, unfortunately for them, this round, the one they had to do damage on is not a mid-round close after plan. It's just everyone losing out to the individual duels. Flamey's going to find a third here, tags him up. And Na'Vi weathering the storm of Cyber Legacy. That'll be the way we remembered this. Natus Vincere, victorious.